everyone, and welcome back to Sip and Spin. My name is Skylar, and over here in a cute little velour dress is Brittany.
Hello! There's a dog barking. Hold on. Skylar can do the intro.
We're a variety podcast who talks about anything, everything, and nothing.
That was kind of right.
I was like, I don't know it. This is your part.
Nah, she did great. What are we doing today?
So today we are cooking.
We're doing a lot, apparently.
Yes.
This was all Skylar.
Yes.
Do you want to explain it?
So we are celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
You feel it's way past.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's already March 20th.
It's already past it in real life.
Yeah, it's already March 20th as we record, and by the time this comes out, it'll be like probably April. So, but still, we're going for it because
We're committed here.
it is what it is.
We don't brush off responsibility ever.
Okay, miss, I got drunk on a train at the mall.
You would too if you had to.
I would. I was telling Brie about it, and we were both like, yeah, she was just living her best life, getting tipsy on the children's mall train.
Cause I was with my niece who like lives for that fucking train. It's not like I chose to go, but I mean, hey, it's pretty fun.
I'm glad.
Except she had to wave at everyone and got so much attention drawn to us, and I was like, can you please stop? I don't need anyone to see me.
She's an extrovert.
Yeah, she is. And what are we drinking?
So we're drinking a drink we don't like. So we're having Guinness.
Gross.
That's dyed green.
Sort of.
And by dyed green, just the foam. Because it's a really dark beer.
Because it's Guinness. Well, should we fucking cheers?
Just get it over with. Ooh.
I hate it.
Yay! That's the point.
I guess.
Drink something we don't like.
Yeah. I'm not happy. Skylar's about to give me a lot of carbs, so I'll be much happier. But a heavy beer and a lot of carbs. She's trying to kill me.
Ireland, baby.
They do go hard there. They do go hard.
But see, I love carbs.
I have nothing I dislike carbs. It's just a lot for 5 o'clock.
That's where I get all my muscle mass from. It's because I eat a lot of carbs and lift heavy boxes at work all by myself. Probably work better if I actually did weight training, but it's something.
It is something. So what are we starting with?
We're going to start with the soda bread. So
I've never had soda bread.
Me either.
Never made soda bread.
Me either.
So let's do it.
We're just going to figure it out. It seems pretty easy from what I can tell.
So what technically is soda bread? Do you even know? What makes it different than just white bread?
I'm going to guess it's the fact that, you know how you asked about baking powder earlier? And I was like, no, it's just baking soda.
But other breads have baking soda in them.
Yeah, but usually they also have baking powder.
Yeah. And yeast.
I don't know.
We'll see how it goes.
It's just...
It's Irish.
It's Irish. They like their soda bread, okay?
God.
So the reason we're making the soda bread is to use we're going to slice it and use it for basil pesto grilled cheese. Hello, Richard.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
You want a drink of green Guinness?
It's just green.
It's just the foam.
I mean, not even the whole thing.
Tastes like Guinness.
Unfortunately.
I like it.
So first thing we're going to do is we are going to whisk all of our dry ingredients together. So I'm just eyeballing it. I'm using a measuring cup, but
And that was not full at all.
Yes, it was. Because all of it was stacked up on the other side.
This is the baker here. Skylar's in control of this episode.
A half teaspoon of salt. And then 1 tablespoon of caraway seed.
Brand new.
Yeah, I do have to, yep. Shh, it's fine.
So what is caraway?
That's a great question.
Yes, that's why I asked it.
I do not have the answer for you. I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
Those are our dry ingredients. We're just going to whisk those together.
It's very seed-like. Hard. Let me read you the description. Caraway adds a warm and slightly biting flavor to rye bread, as well as hearty dishes such as goulash, sauerkraut, and boiled potatoes.
Ah,
So it sounds very Irish, again.
hitting it right on the mark so far.
Yeah, and with all cooking episodes, it's always really loud and a lot of stuff going on. But we're also cooking earlier than we usually do, so the dog is very much going to be walking around and probably whining, and it's a nice day, so the windows are open. You just never know what you might hear today. I'm sorry. But not really, 'cause it's a nice day.
It is a nice day. I was so excited because yesterday I was going to wear my dad's shirt, but then the temperature had dropped so much, so couldn't do that. And then today it warmed up and it felt really nice, and I was like, I get to wear my dad's shirt.
You do love a good dad shirt.
I do.
What next? After you die a little bit.
Oh my god. 1 cup of well-shaken buttermilk.
Well shaken.
Oh, apparently I'm supposed to scrape down the sides. Oh no, that's after. And we will need a rubber spatula.
Well, I know I have one bigger than this. It's so
Alright.
dirty. Here's this. It's Christmas. St. Patrick's Day and Christmas today.
It's fine.
Everything's fine.
Do you want to melt down 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter?
I can. Was there not one open? You know what?
Okay, apparently shaking the buttermilk is not a good idea. Oh, it exploded everywhere.
That's the least one I've had juices exploding on me.
I didn't say well shaken. That was horrible. We need to never do that again.
No, Lana, stop.
No well shaken buttermilk for anyone. Don't do that.
Yeah, I've never heard those instructions before.
That's what it says. 1 cup well shaken buttermilk. I don't know.
I mean, she's not wrong, but why would you? Literally all over me.
Sorry.
It's fine. I was more concerned about the mic.
It's still recording our voices, so I'm sure it's fine.
We just have a slight hint of buttermilk to our voices now.
That was a horrible decision, so
It's right on brand.
let's not do that ever again. And if any other recipe says well shaken buttermilk, we're not gonna do it.
You heard it here first. I also fail to see the purpose of shaking it when you're just gonna mix it anyway.
I do too, but I was just going by what the recipe said. But now we know for next time to not ever do that. So
Ever again. Do you ever decide what kind of pan you would like? More rectangular or more circular?
I think the circular one would be good. Well, this is already not going how I wanted it to.
It might be easier to just use your hands. Do you want any flour, more flour thrown in that?
It might need it. Well, it said it was supposed to be sticky, but right now it's just wet.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's starting to come together just a little bit.
Seems like it.
Yeah. I don't know if I should leave it puffed or if I should flatten it. I think I should leave it puffed. Because it said 6-inch round. I mean, it'll rise anyways.
I feel like it's good.
Just gotta pat it for love. I mean, it tastes good. I don't think it's as sticky as it was supposed to be, though. I think I lost some of the sticky, but eh. And then dust it with 1 teaspoon of flour. It's a well-rounded teaspoon, but it's fine. Well, good enough.
Not so much a dusting as a snowstorm, so it's fine.
I'm going to let you cook the vegetables for the soup, because you're probably going to be better at that than I am.
Just let me know. Just tell me what to do. Or what we need. Are we panning them or potting them?
I think it was pot. It's going to be oil. Yeah, heat oil in large pot on medium. Add leeks, garlic, fennel, and celery. Season with 1/4 teaspoon of salt and cook it covered, only stirring occasionally until it's tender. It should take about 13 to 15 minutes.
Is that fennel?
Yeah, this is bulb fennel.
Interesting.
And so it needs to be cut into 1/4 inch pieces.
Okay, what do you eat on fennel?
I don't know.
Great.
I will Google it.
Please do.
Never had fennel. That's parsley. That's not for this. And then 2 cloves of finely chopped garlic, 4 leeks, the white and light green parts only. But there's actually only 3 leeks, but that's okay. Okay, so both parts are edible, but since the recipe says bulb fennel, what we're going to use is the bulb part of the fennel.
Like the bottom of it?
Yeah.
Go up or down?
Oh, we'll go with 9 because it's gonna come to boil.
Oh my god.
Can you not do that? I don't
You
know.
can burn water. Just
we'll
do
do
it
5.
like, 5 or 6 would be fine.
I don't know. Mine, it's just a knob, and I just put everything on high.
I mean, you can. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm gonna let you do what you want to do. Just don't burn my house down.
But if I burn your house down, we can use the insurance money to move to Maine.
I'm just roughly chopping all this, by the way.
That's fine.
Hope you don't mind just little chunks.
You go for a bike ride?
Bike ride?
I don't know. You're wearing a helmet.
No, I went for a one-wheel ride.
A what?
I don't think she's ever seen a one wheel.
Yeah, it's always here.
Okay.
It's like a motorized skateboard.
Yeah, so she's chopping stuff that I'm waiting on water to boil so we can ask questions. 27. If you were going to become a close... what? If you were going to
Who knows?
become a close friends with each other, please share what would be important for them to know.
If you're going to become a close friend.
So basically, I guess if you were going to become close friends with one another, what would be important for the other person to know?
We'll never be close friends.
We're already close friends.
That I don't have friends.
We're friends. She already knows all the important stuff.
I don't have anything important. I'm not as mean as I seem.
I'd say that's accurate because you're definitely not as mean as you try to pretend to be. I feel like that mine would be that I'm not as ditzy as I seem. I just don't have any common sense, but I am actually a smart person and like kind of good to have around. Pretty useful as far as like if you need random information on stuff.
Like soda.
Like soda. You want soda facts? At what time was it? It was like after midnight.
1 a.m. Because I distinctly remember telling you the time.
Yeah.
It just came out of nowhere.
I feel like that would be my thing that's important to know.
Soda facts.
Well, that I'm not as ditzy as I seem.
Describe you as ditzy.
A lot of people would describe me as ditzy. But I guess that's because you're my close friend, so you know I'm not as ditzy as I seem.
Not your choice.
She loves me.
I don't love anyone. I tolerate.
Okay. 31. What, if anything, is too serious to be joked about? I feel like there's a lot.
Yeah, I mean...
there's a lot that's quite serious and probably doesn't need to be joked about.
Like, assault.
Yeah, that
Of
would be
any
mine.
kind is not something I really enjoy.
I think if I had to pick one thing, it would be assault.
Yeah.
Assault and harassment. That's not funny.
I'd have to agree. Okay. It's a lot of leek.
Well, we're actually supposed to have one more, so...
And then, okay, so I'm doing this whole bowl?
Yeah, it says 1 bowl fennel, cut into 1/4 inch pieces.
And does anything else go in this with the vegetables? Garlic, you said?
Yes, 2 cloves of garlic finely chopped. 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
Okay, this is very off topic, but have you seen my mirror since I made it?
I don't think so.
I don't know if you've been here or not.
Oh, that's so pretty.
I think it came out okay.
That's beautiful.
How did it fit the theme?
Yeah, it's been a hot minute since February 27th, I think, was the last time we saw each other.
Why do you know this exact date?
Because it was the last
It's
time
been a hot minute. It's been exactly this many days.
Actually, no, it's February 28th. Because we didn't record the Sunday when I came back from the One Us concert. We recorded that Monday. And then we ended up not recording until just now.
Yeah.
But I remember it because it was in relation to the One Us concert.
Fair enough. It's got a strong smell.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure.
So I know we've done this for like a year, but do you want to make a new rule?
Sure.
If it's a drink we don't like, if we at least drink 1 whole cup, we can go to something else.
Yeah, that's what are you gonna go to?
I don't know. Something that's not this. Water. Like.
It is rough.
I hate it.
I have something you might like more.
But I think that should be our rule. For a drink we don't like, at least we have to finish it. We can't just take a sip. So I'm going to have to finish this pint. But then after we finish at least 1 glass of whatever it is that we don't like, we do have the option to switch to something else.
It's our show. We can really do whatever we want. No one's stopping you.
You could stop me. Be like, no, that's a stupid idea. Commit.
I wasn't sure if we were recording after your wedding or not, because I don't think we ever decided. So I did go and buy something I didn't like. So I do have that if we want to switch to that. Bottle of Chardonnay.
I don't like Chardonnay, so
That's
it's on brand.
why I got it.
So it's on
I was
brand.
like, I guess I'll just get this.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about it, but literally on the way home, it was torrentially downpouring. It's about a 2.5 hour drive. Only 30 minutes of it was sunny.
Here too, yeah.
And then when I got home, it was still raining. It was at least raining here, but in Evansville, it was like downpouring. The road was already flooding. I drove a Mustang. It doesn't sit very high up. It was kind of scary. Plus, we were on the interstate. And so I got home. I just wanted to play Stardew Valley and not do anything.
Totally fine. I don't blame you. I hate driving in the rain.
And then the next weekend was when your family was in. And then,
Which was sprung on me. I did not know that was happening.
But now we're recording this weekend.
This is the 25 minutes. I don't know if you want to come look at this and give it a judgment. Check it on the bread.
No, it needs more.
How much more you want to do?
Let's just do it in 5 minutes. But it needs, it's like starting to get golden, but it needs to be more golden brown. Do you think that's boiling enough, or should I let it get to a rolling boil?
I'm sure it's fine. Leftover potatoes.
Leftover mashed potatoes. I was like, okay.
I saw that. I was like, I have potatoes, but I don't have leftover mashed potatoes.
Yeah, and that's why I was kind of like, I guess we're just going to do instant potatoes and call it a day. Because I don't feel like making mashed potatoes.
That's
But
fair.
then we got to do about 3 cups of mashed potatoes. Oh, I think I need to take it off heat now. Yeah, because the instructions were to add boiling water to the instant potatoes. So I think once the water is boiling, I just need to stir it together.
Yeah.
But off heat. Good Lord, this is way more than 3 cups.
It's a lot of fucking potatoes.
This is a lot of fucking potatoes. Good thing I love mashed potatoes. This is all I ate when I had my wisdom teeth taken out.
That's fair.
I used one of those tiny little dessert spoons. Actually,
Yeah.
it was probably not even a dessert spoon. It was like a baby spoon.
We talked about that recently.
We did. Go listen to our psychology episode. If you want to hear about the psychology of why we like a little fork and little spoon.
Well, kind of.
Kind of, not really.
No one knows.
It's clickbait. Come on.
Spoiler.
Clickbait.
Yeah. Do you like tiny spoon? Do you want to know what? Go listen to our first episode of this year.
What was our episode after that? I thought psychology was our last episode. Was it not?
Well, psychology was the first one, and then we did TV.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
And
that.
we just did a bullshit
I think I blocked it out.
episode. Yeah. Our farewell to TV.
Yeah, because I think we both don't like that category. It was
It's
just a
off-
bad call.
It's off the wheel now.
Yeah, it was just a bad call. And
But it was fun.
it was fun. It just didn't really work the way we wanted it, thought it was going to.
Yeah, it doesn't work as well as movies or books.
Yeah.
What do you want? This has been over 5 minutes. Do you want to check it? It doesn't look burnt, but I don't know what you're looking for.
Duh, it's hot. It's in the fucking oven. Yeah, because that's the kind of the best way to tell is to always look at the bottom. Ooh, she's got a really pretty one. I think she might be good. I think she might be done.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because the bottom is very golden brown. Like, it looks perfect. And then I think I'm just going to set it on top of here.
That's fine. Yeah. And these are just supposed to get soft?
Yeah, tender.
Okay, they are tender.
They are tender. Okay. So, they're tender. We need to add 3 cups of mashed potatoes, 6 cups of chicken broth, 4 sprigs of fresh thyme, 1 bay leaf, and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. I feel like this is the weirdest shit ever.
It seems very Irish. There's a lot happening in this soup. Wish you guys could see it.
I've never put mashed potatoes in a soup. I've put potatoes in a soup. Never mashed potatoes.
Leftover.
Yeah, leftover mashed. Like, it expected you to cook mashed potatoes the night before. Which, I guess, if you're...
You could, if you were planning, I guess, on making a traditional Irish feast.
I guess they just assume that Irish people always just have leftover mashed potatoes, no matter what.
I mean, they might.
No, mashed potatoes.
Got a lot of leftovers.
I rule. Okie dokie.
So you
And
like
then...
stir it or anything?
Yeah, and then simmer, stirring occasionally until heated through. It should take about 5 minutes.
Alright, covered or uncovered?
It
Does it matter?
just said, it didn't say covered. It said covered for the vegetables, but not for that. But it said to simmer. I typically simmer covered. that could just be me.
Alright. What do we need to work on now for the macaroni?
Okie dokie. Boil macaroni in well salted water and cook until al dente.
He's just eating mashed potatoes.
Well,
Do you want a bowl?
I'm good.
Alright, I mean, live your life.
I am.
You really are. While you're living your life, what is your most terrible memory?
Okay.
This, right here. You really don't have to say it. It's very bad.
Most terrible memory.
And that's only number 18. Homie, I don't even know if I know. That's why I blocked out my whole childhood, I'm pretty sure.
I think mine was when I was in high school and I was just sitting on the couch watching television and got a phone call from my friend telling me that one of my other friends had just committed suicide.
That's pretty terrible.
Yeah. I was going to say like finding out that my granny had died, but that was expected. She had brain cancer, so we kind of knew it was coming. But this one was completely unexpected. Like I was just chilling and that was not fun. So that's probably mine.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Mine's probably just this one, just the whole relationship of someone I dated in high school. It was bad. It was abusive. The whole thing was just terrible.
Yeah, that sounds like a terrible memory.
So, yay!
Okay, next question.
We're making macaroni and cheese and getting real. Or number 19, right after 18. What is
Great.
this? If you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you are living now? Why or why not?
I would probably honestly say no, because even though like there are things that in my life that like aren't great, like kind of sucks not being able to come out to my parents, kind of sucks being stuck at the job I'm at, but out of all of that, I mean there's a lot of good that I wouldn't want to get rid of, and if I got rid of the bad, I probably would have gotten rid of the good. Like if I didn't get this terrible job that I have, I wouldn't have met Brittany. But no, probably not.
So you just keep doing what you're doing?
Yeah, I might make some changes for the job and everything.
I mean, I guess, yeah. But dying in a year, you wouldn't do anything different?
I mean, I may as well just go ahead and buy a house and live the rest of my years
Yeah, right.
separately.
Yeah, I mean, I was just like, well,
I don't know, I kind of like...
I guess I'd travel if I could. Sell all my shit that wouldn't last for multiple years.
Oh,
And
I thought it meant
travel.
like change your life. Oh.
I mean, I think you could take it either way.
Okay, yeah. If
Yeah.
you're taking it that way, I would do the same thing because I've always wanted to travel.
Yeah,
And I mean, my money's not going to last past a year. I may as well spend it all on traveling.
Right, I mean, that's the way I took it. It's just like, you're gonna die in a year. Would you just keep doing what you're doing? I was like, no, I mean, I'd at least try to do some of the stuff I've always wanted to do. I wouldn't get to do everything, but...
Yeah, I thought it meant like change your life as in like, do you regret the way you've lived?
I mean, I could see it that way, too.
I regret this.
I finished mine. You can do it.
I would change this. But eat my mashed potatoes.
You do that. I'm gonna stir this weird soup.
We do puree it afterwards, so there won't just be chunks of mashed potatoes. Do you have something to puree
I was about
things?
to say, now you tell me I haven't got a blender.
Well, that's not good.
I've got a juicer. I don't know if that would work.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to go to the mall right now. We're gonna have to go to Home Goods and buy a blender.
Oh wait, wasn't there supposed to be lemon juice in this?
Yeah, but that's after, I think.
Oh, okay. It's like, I didn't add that. That's another weird thing to add to this.
Oh yeah, no, you stir in the lemon juice after, and you stir in the lemon juice and serve with cracked pepper and a drizzle of oil after it's been pureed.
What is this?
I don't know.
If
It's
you're
Irish.
If you're Irish, can you email us or DM us and tell us how often you eat this?
I'm pretty sure we have a listener from Ireland.
Like, I'm so curious. Is this like comfort food or is this everyday food? I mean, it is kind of green. That goes with your food.
Because we put a lot of greens in there.
Yeah.
But seriously, do we need to go buy a blender?
I have a little Ninja food processor. We can't put the whole thing in there. We have to do it in little batches.
Yeah. It says immersion blender or standard blender.
We don't have either, but we want an immersion blender.
Yeah, well, apparently the immersion blender, you can do the whole thing, but the standard blender, you have to do in batches.
Well, immersion blender, you just put it in the pot and blend it.
Oh.
It's immersed. But then a blender.
I can go to Jaden's house and get us a frother. We use the KitchenAid. But maybe the food processor will work fine.
Nah, I mean, it'll blend it up really good. It's just, it's tiny.
Oh.
We have a blender, and I commandeered it for crafting purposes.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can't use it for food. As we've kind of already done this one before, but number 12. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be? I'm going to assume it means like actual real life qualities or abilities, not like supernatural or powers.
Mine is like to be able to speak any language I want.
I guess if you picked a language, yeah, that would work. If I had to pick a specific one.
Because I'm insane and like to have completely useless abilities, Latin. Plus, also, if I knew Latin, I could probably pick up all of the Romance languages pretty quickly because they all stem from Latin. So I think that would be fun to
Wake up knowing Latin.
yeah.
That'd be cool.
Because a lot of Romance languages, I could pick up on them really quickly because they are from Latin.
Because if I had to pick, it'd be if I could just have any drawing abilities. Just like a really good drawer. Like, I like art, but I cannot draw for shit. Like, drawing people, drawing hands, drawing feet. Can't do it. I'm supposed to puree it now.
Mm-hmm.
Do it in batches. Let's see if I can do this.
Nice.
It looks like soup.
Looks like soup. That's what it was supposed to look like in the picture.
Great.
And then now's the lemon juice.
Ready to wait till we serve it? Go ahead and do that.
I don't
So I'm just gonna, like, keep it warm until everything was ready.
So how long is about al dente to get it al dente? Is it again?
I usually just go based on taste. Maybe like 12 minutes, 10 minutes.
This together. While whiskey and pour in Guinness. So we're gonna need 2/3 of a cup Guinness. And then we can probably just use that same one since I'll go into the same place. 1.5 cup of the 2% milk. And then go ahead the half and half. You also need a half cup of half and half. And then a half teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and 1 tablespoon of the honey mustard or Dijon mustard.
Anything else?
No, I think that is it. Now we just bring it to a simmer and cook it, and then whisk frequently until it thickens slightly. But eventually add cream cheese. So after it cooks, then we're gonna add the cream cheese and then 2.5 cooks of grated cheddar. So if you want to grate the cheddar, wait, what? Oh, hold on, that's after. We gotta do the pasta. Okay, so we're gonna let this cook.
I'm gonna go ahead and grate it in.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should probably finish that one too, since we had to open one. Split it. I could chug it.
You could chug it, yeah.
We could chug it. Split it and chug it.
I don't think I'm gonna chug it. If I chug it, I might puke.
Isn't that the Irish way? Chug again.
I'm not Irish.
Why not? I like not enough Irish.
That's honestly what I thought we were gonna do. Just make him also drink the rest. Hey, here you go. Drink this.
Oh, she's probably giving you the rest of them too.
Yeah, there's more in
I
the fridge. You
imagine.
can have them.
Oh, okay.
So that 1/2 got about 1.5. So do you want me to just do? Do you want me to do both, or do you think we can get by with just the one? So I already have 1.5, and I'm still on the first block of cheese.
Yeah, well, it's like 3.5.
I thought it was just 3.
No, 3.5.
Oh, well, I can't. It'll be extra cheese.
Yeah, I went up to the lady at the deli to be like, hey, do you have any slices of Irish cheddar cheese? And she looked at me like I was an insane person. So she was like, Irish cheddar cheese. I was like, yeah. She's like, I was like, or do I just need to get another one of these and cut it into slices myself?
After that.
Yeah. And she said, yeah, because we don't have any Irish cheese back here. I was like, cool, no problem. I was just wondering if she had any slices. She said she did not have any slices. So I said, okay. And do I just need to get another one of these then? And she was like, yeah, you should probably do that because you won't find any here. I was like, okay.
I just love that you asked her for what you need to do for your recipe. This lady is just like, I don't fucking know. She's probably thinking you need to not ask me. That's what she needs to do.
2 ounces of the cream cheese cut into pieces, and then 2.5 cups of the cheddar are going to be stirred into this once it thickens. And then we're going to combine it with the drained pasta and stir it. And then the remaining 1 cup of cheddar, we're going to add the 1 cup of the grated cheddar after and stir until it's melted. I think the pasta's done though. Is that al dente? Okay.
I mean, because it's still going to simmer more, right? With the cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Do you want to drain it real quick and then...
Take that. I'll take that.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I'm going to keep whisking. This needs to get thicker. Once all of that is together, let it sit over low heat for a few minutes, stirring frequently so that the pasta can soak up some of the cheese.
Have you been stirring that constantly?
No, I've been going back and forth between the pasta and
Okay. Well, so that's probably why it's not thickening, because you've been stirring it this whole time. You've been talking.
Oh. Well, it said whisk until it thickened.
Whisk frequently, not constantly.
No, I've been going back and forth between
yeah.
stirring the pasta and whisking the sauce. I feel like we both have the same answer to this question. 23. How close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most other people's? Not very close, not very warm, no.
I mean, I don't know. I had 2 different families. I was close to my dad's side of the family when I was a child, and now I'm probably closer to my mom. Well, probably. I am closer to my mom and my sister now. So I know we like to hang out. I don't know if I'd had a happier childhood than most, though. I had a normal childhood for what I can remember.
I think the fact that you can't remember a lot of it is a sign.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't hurt me.
I only hang out with my family if I have to.
I don't mind hanging out with my family now. I just need it in little bursts. I get very drained when it's very long periods of time.
See, I'm one of those that, like, when I move out, if I never see my family again, I'll be happy with that. Except my brother and my sister. My parents, though, I'm fine.
I mean, yeah.
Same with my aunts and my cousins. Like, I'm okay.
Yeah, I don't see my aunts or my cousins, like, ever.
Okay, I think it's time. I just realized it's already 7:30 and we still have to make grilled cheese. So now I'm wondering if we should just skip the grilled cheese and just dye this green.
I could.
And we could
I think
just-
we have plenty of food.
We could just slice the bread and have like a slice of bread on the side or something.
Bread goes with soup.
Yeah.
This is your call.
I think we should do that rather than make a whole grilled cheese.
Well, that's fine. When did you last cry in front of another person and also by yourself?
Last time I cried in front of another person was at my cousin's wedding. Last time I cried by myself. I don't know. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't know the last time I cried in front of another person. It was probably watching something. So it was probably Richard. Maybe Encanto. I don't think I've watched anything else since then that's made me cry. And then the last time I cried by myself was today.
Oh.
So I know that one. The other one I'm not entirely sure on.
Why'd you cry today?
I was upset.
Are you okay?
Don't I seem okay?
I mean, you're pretty good about covering it up if you don't seem okay.
Oh no.
Do you think that's smooth enough?
Probably. 36. Share a personal problem and ask advice on how they might handle it. I don't know if I have a personal
Yeah,
problem
I'm
currently.
My personal problem, I've pretty much figured it out now.
Right.
Because it's the same personal problem and the same advice you've already been giving me.
Yeah.
Just get the fuck out, and now I finally am. So I think, I don't think I have any.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm vibing. Unless you know how to make my dog not be annoying.
No, I can't even make my own dog not be annoying.
It's pretty
Okay.
much my only problem ever.
Yeah, I was sitting on my bed this morning playing Stardew Valley, drinking my coffee, having a good time. Bo jumps up on the bed and sits, like, on my hair. And I was like, okay.
That sounds about right.
And no matter how many times I said, ow, Bo, ow, hair, he did not listen.
It's like he doesn't understand.
He knows what ow means.
I think it's pretty good.
Okay.
Is it right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I've just been stirring this. It's just supposed to make it extra cheesy, which I think it has.
Oh yeah, that looks cheesy.
That looks very cheesy.
Alright, we'll divvy it up and check back in.
Meet you in the dining room.
Right.
So we have got our soup, got our mac and cheese, and our bread.
Very pale.
Yes, they are
Much like the Irish.
very pale.
It's really funny, so I'm gonna take a photo.
At least she has a green bowl.
I gave you the friends one.
I know, but I'm saying like at least the bowl is
Oh,
green.
yeah.
Yeah.
And a green cup.
And a green cup.
Yeah, I'm now drinking Chardonnay, which is another drink I don't like, and because I'm a team player.
And I moved on to water because I love myself.
So you snuck a piece of bread. How is it?
It was good.
Good.
Yeah, because it kept like coming apart while I was trying to cut it. So
Yeah.
I just was like, alright. I'm gonna eat this piece, it'll be fine.
I do like homemade bread. And it's very nice and soft in the middle. The bread is good. It's interesting. The caraway. It's very like savory
Yeah.
bread, which I do like. I'm trying to think if it reminds me of anything though. Don't think it does.
Okay, the soup isn't bad. It was really weird, but it's not bad.
Was it bad? Does it taste like it smelled? Oh yeah. Oh, you can taste the lemon.
Mm-hmm.
It's got like that zing.
And the
Interesting.
bread does taste good dipped in the soup.
I think we have a guest.
Guess not.
Mac and cheese is good. Welcome to Ireland. Everything's pale.
As long as it's not bland.
No, there are definitely some flavors going on. You're supposed to have a grilled cheese, but we didn't feel.
So soup, pasta, and a grilled cheese.
Skylar comes hard when she comes, okay?
God.
It was supposed to be like St. Patrick's Day party foods.
She did research.
Patrick's Day nat foods.
So, we made soda bread,
Soda bread.
mac and cheese. The cheese and everything was made from scratch.
Okay. You made the cheese from scratch.
Yep. Milked and did everything. And then this is like a leek and fennel and leftover potato soup.
All right. We didn't have leftover potatoes.
Well, we don't talk about it. Things happen in that kitchen.
Where did the leftover potatoes come from?
Don't ask. You don't need to know.
Skylar, where did you get the leftover potatoes?
Mystery potatoes. How is the mac and cheese?
It's a little floury.
Did you put flour in it?
It told me to.
Yeah.
I didn't
It's-
see her do that, so I was
It's
like,
it's the thick and the sauce. Mine comes out that way too.
I think it's good. We tried the diet green. That's why it's kind of a weird color.
I was wondering what that was coming from.
It's also like a white
I
cheddar.
was like, what type of cheese you used?
An aged white.
Kenny Gold's Irish aged cheddar.
Okay.
Yeah. And that has a lot of leeks. And the bulb of a fennel. Yeah, I tried to puree it in our little baby ninja, but it was hard work.
Yeah.
But I think I did pretty, I mean,
Same thing as with when I do my tomato soup.
pretty good, I think.
We need an immersion blender.
Yeah. Have you ever had soda bread before?
It's good though.
It was the easiest thing to make. Simple. So overall, how are you? Happy?
It's good. Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Good. While we were cooking, Skylar ate like a shit ton of mashed potatoes though, so she's probably not even hungry.
I did. I had a lot of mashed potatoes. 'Cause-
Is that where the mystery potatoes come from?
Yeah, instant mashed potatoes.
We like called for leftover mashed potatoes, and she's like, "We're just gonna make mashed potatoes, instant mashed potatoes." And she ate the pot.
Because it only needed 3 cups and it made way
She
more
made a
than
lot
3
of mashed
cups.
potatoes.
So I ate the rest.
You didn't make 3 cups of the mix, did you?
What?
You made 3 cups of the potato mix to get 3 cups
She
of
made 3
vegetables?
bags.
Yeah. Because it said the serving size was 1/4 and it said there were 4 serving sizes. So,
Yeah, but when you add liquid to it, it's like oatmeal. It expands.
well, I didn't think of that until too late.
She did. She did.
So many mashed potatoes.
It was, but they were very good. And I enjoyed eating them.
Well, yes, that's all that matters.
Yes. So is this? So you said this is St. Pat. So is this like drunk food? Typical Irish drunk food?
It was like St. Patrick's Day party foods.
I like the bread.
I say I can definitely see the bread like after a night of drinking, sopping up all your insides. Bread is good. Came out really well.
I didn't lose my title as resident baker.
You did not.
And then I think on the appetizer list was actually the soup and then like this like nacho put together.
I wouldn't think Ireland and nachos go together.
Well, it was like, I'll see if I can find them again. But there was like so much involved. I was like, absolutely not. So one of the other soup options was Guinness beef stew.
Oh, I'm making Guinness beef stew using venison. Comes out really good.
Yeah, and then there was like a lot of like, there's beef and Guinness pies. And then corned beef and cabbage. Those were on there a lot. And I was like, I don't know that I will like this. Here's the potato and leek soup. So that's what it was supposed to.
I didn't do the olive drizzle on top, so
That's fine.
there's a lot of oil in it already. Yeah, they like their beef there, huh?
Cabbage and corn slaw. Yeah, and a lot of cabbage.
No, I think you picked well, because I would not have ate the beef stuff. I would have helped you cook it, but I wouldn't have ate it. I do like cabbage, though.
Irish nachos.
So they're potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Well, I should have seen that
Of
coming.
course they are.
That's why I was like, nachos, but now I get it.
yeah, they're thinly sliced russet potatoes that are baked. And then there's cheddar cheese, bacon, and then you can put like pico de gallo, salsa, guacamole, green onions, sour cream, cilantro on them.
So she was going to have a, use the bread and make a basil pesto grilled cheese with the same cheddar from the mac and cheese. But it was already 7:30 and we didn't really want to make grilled cheeses.
Grilled cheese isn't easy to make with this type of bread anyway.
Yeah.
You have to like toast one side and then toast the other side with the cheese on it.
That or we don't even have a bread knife for this type of bread. It probably would have frustrated us trying to get even slices.
Yeah, because now we can have these messy slices and it won't matter.
Actually, I took some and I crumbled it on mac and cheese. That was pretty good. There's plenty more. That's very filling.
It's pretty heavy.
You're gonna take leftovers home, right?
No.
We can't eat a whole pot of macaroni.
Yeah, you will.
I like the bread.
See, if I was going to take leftovers, I would take the bread.
You can take some macaroni and soup.
No, thank you. I cannot eat anymore.
I'm getting to that point. You want to end on one more question?
Sure. And Richard, since you're here, you have to answer. You know the rules.
I know the rules.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's a long piece of paper.
Well, this is number 10.
Did you write your fucking dissertation on that?
You asked me, I didn't write these. She did.
That's what I'm asking.
They are from a list of questions. I didn't make the questions.
If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
I cannot think of anything.
Come on.
I can't. Because the way I was raised led me to here. And I'm happy here.
It's a cop-out. I guess I always wished I was, like, made to do more stuff. Like, extracurriculars. I just had a job. But, like, when I was, like, really young, I kind of wish I was, like, made to do, like, dance or gymnastics or something to make me a little more flexible and to be able to do a cartwheel. That would have been fun.
I would have liked to have, like, lessons, like music lessons or something earlier on while my brain was still forming.
Yeah, some stuff like that.
Yeah,
what I mean.
that's
like,
what I would have liked.
piano lessons.
Yeah.
Yeah, either music
that.
lessons or, like, learning a language, like, when your brain is still malleable.
I guess seeing
More
that,
brain
I
plasticity.
could say I would like to have had like piano lessons or something. But as far as just being raised, I'm good with that. Piano lessons have been cool though.
Little baby me sitting behind a drum kit, that would have been fun.
You still
Yeah.
learn a drum.
Everything's easier when you're younger, though.
Yeah.
Put in the work.
It's proven.
Put in the work.
No.
Turn your brain on.
I've been putting in work for a lot of other stuff.
She doesn't need anything else to learn. You want to spin for us?
Okay.
Yeah, it's what'd you think of Ireland food?
Macaroni and cheese kind of just tastes like macaroni and cheese. The soup was good. I really like the bread.
Yes. I mean, I'm not complaining about just mac and cheese.
No. I'm assuming the soup had cheese in it too.
No.
No.
Nope, the soup is
Did it have
purely...
Heavy cream.
No.
No.
Soup was vegetables, mashed potatoes, and oil and seasoning.
Yeah. That's about it.
And then just pureed.
Alright.
I
You
did.
ready?
Am I rolling?
Spin for next week. Movies.
And red wine.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, we've only had movies one other time, so I'm fine with that.
Yeah. We're gonna watch a movie and drink red wine.
We talk about
Talk about it.
What movie are you watching?
We literally just spun it.
I don't know if you have
We
something both
don't
of
know.
y'all talking about like, hey, we need to do this next time we land on an episode.
No, we'll have to figure it out.
Yeah, no, we usually just come up with it as we go.
Yeah, we We do that here. No plan. Only whims.
Speaking of whims, if you would like to find Brittany on social media, you can find her at Whimsy Dream or Whimsy Dreams. If you would like to find me, I'm at GleamYKS. And then if you would like to find the podcast, it's at Sip and Spin Pod on social media. And our link trees are down below.
Yes.
Brittany was sniffing her Chardonnay.
No, I was trying to read upside down and backwards the printed stuff on the bottom. Because I was like, hand wash gently. But then the gently didn't make sense, but it's gently hand wash. I read it wrong.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just smelling it.
Just sniffing my glass. It's how you drink Chardonnay, right? I don't know. I don't drink it. Thank you so much for listening. This is always a weird one, cooking. But we get to eat food, so we're happy.
Yeah, that's the important part.
Sorry if you're not.
Thanks to our special guest, Richard. Do not find him on social media.
No, don't come looking for me.
And we'll sip with you next time.
Bye.
Bye.